K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.
Northeast Gonja E-Block. A community day senior high school. Yama no kreni ye kasa enimkai. Enyasa no kai. Enti did your mama say anywhere? Has he said anywhere? Say the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government has abandoned all projects they inherited. Onkasa. So there ya ubenya ba ku mienu miense bia. Aban no ba ye no. Na your projects are bind that na fiti asia o mababeto aso.
Yeah, but James was even specific on hospitals. I say abandoned hospitals.
Exactly. And one can say all hospital projects, okay, say all hospital projects bequeathed to this government have been abandoned. Okay, sir. What do you say? Obi, no crese projects are abaying over 2 years. President Mahama, the nation builder, and FT Asia, near Pisika Daho for most of these projects. No, abaying etimi atwaka kraka krebi so etimi webi. But the Sansu Yanokrase projects be not only in health, but in education. Because the topic we're here, Obi Usuyamra, what kind of directive principles of state policy? And we must say, I'm going to us. To are by now be dear Konya. Numa papa ni mpuntu numa abanda danefiti ase no brana beto aso. Because I Ghana sika ne de ye.
Okay, let me read his quote, specifically as reported by citynewsroom.com. Okay. Or say, quote, one of the heartbreaking development for me as a politician has been the number of health facilities commenced by previous administrations that have been abandoned. I use this occasion to encourage the government and the president to stop this waste of our taxpayers' money and take urgent steps to complete these hospitals.
Obi, what's a for Chemi? I said, what your mama can he found say all hospital projects this government inherited or my abandoned. So the number he's trying to tell you, say, your hospital projects do are buying what take you over. Na was hospitals in the was like by 2018, it be 2017, because of our contracts not near any contractors not saying 18 months, and not the duration of most of those agreements. Na projects and so you fitted do na say man, I will explain some of them to you. What I say. So we are not premise no fitty as no waiting we go. Number 2. Obi, share my main chair abandoned projects. Kaka. Only I made me a national communications officer, and I have communication officers in every polling station in Ghana, every constituency in Ghana, and every region of Ghana. May the best for both education, health, but the health ones and the baby you can note them down. So, Oko Savannah Regional, President Mahama Regional. Daboya Smoke Factory, Yenifitisa project Nase, it has been abandoned. Boli Teacher Training College, Bosunu Daboya Road, Northeast Gonja E-Block, a community day senior high school. Some projects now have been abandoned. Abandoned, she say. Emra that Jumedi no social projects and so was saying here no aso da projects are nowhere near completion. Obi,
but the workers were site to not be abandoned.
No, Obi.
Okay.
For example, for Mina, NMS project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what take you over a hospital project that must be completed within 18 months. Project and I was here sometime in 2017. Waba be suspended eduma. Was oh yeah audit. Wama contractor neja eduma. I fear him. I feel the warfare contractors are run after Adane man so contractors are just wait to make cancer. Because my mija eduma no continue if you won't say my bonibi. Inflations waba, variations aba. And ye man konta mi di kan bu ye ne a contractor na me ne abanda da na ye no asesa. Enti sika na just o ma mi bi kan wansa na my eduma no. And unti adane manso project nakawo. It is not enough to say I have contractors on site, so I have not abandoned the job. You have abandoned the project because, but for the suspension of the contract, the project would have been completed long ago, and government would have spent less on it.
4.7.
Okay, so buying way to take you off office. The first thing on my almost say 200. Google it. Google it. 200 cocoa rows. Now President Mahama buying under the leadership of Dr. Opuni, then CEO of Cocoa Board, awarded contractors gusu ye jumamosi oma suspending nyina. Omo ye forensic audit. Ongai. Almost say siketi 3 die wo audit ne ho. If you no fani bisa say hwan ya che na tum. And hwan de na kogina court to say sa projects no sika sam hye no obokro no wo. For which reason the suspension would have been justified. Not even a scintilla of evidence. Adanse ba ko kura ni we kire say hwehwemu audit no mo ye say Ghana sika ye no. Mfa so papa bi aba so. Obi ye boni bi aya che no. Not even one. But how many years were the projects abandoned? And let's say what's a kwa project ni bi mu obi common sensically sikanki ya de be no 2017 no 2022 and then the be pana and then the be ebe kosro because the miracle nenim enye mabo akosro so variation beba. So that is what we are saying. And let me give you more. In fact, me no ka say ya kra no you're sending me very, very important for the development of this country. And it gives us an opportunity for us to look at this issue holistically. I'll be mentioning hospitals, but not just hospitals. Look, Oko UU constituency or not East, Dr. Bawumia region. Namong E block, a 7 Tuna, a quiet wife and Namong road, Nakong BC. And the Gambaga College of Education new site na ye no wagam Chirepone, you know. In fact, also per health in the Chirepone District Assembly, Tagbon Chip Compound, Kwa Rich SHTS ultramodern dining hall ewo kwa ubu okwa project na ye no ma abandon. Apa menya krobo E block Sekesua o ma abandon. Chip Compound Esum ewo apa menya krobo ho o ma abandon. Chips Compound at Kwabia Upper Minya Krobo Oma abandon. Asesewa Town Rules Upper Minya Krobo Oma abandon. E Block Apisuya. All these things are there. Upper West Zini Community Day Senior High School Sisala West Oma abandon. Doremo Community Day Senior High School Wa West Oma abandon. Willimbele Community School Oma abandon. Most of just say me say me ye bobwa ade be sign wa. But it
doesn't look like
not just health. Okay. But is it even an argument to make say schools should be abandoned, our hospitals?
No, because of what
it is
former president.
No, but he is not inviting us to just discuss health. In fact, let him, because we are discussing in substance what is being discussed is the phenomenon of abandoning projects under this government, which includes projects in the health sector. He mentioned health because he was commissioning a health facility. Project. But the national concern is not just about abandoning health projects, it's about abandoning developmental projects. What about this? I told you that I didn't know we were going to discuss it, but I will give you more of the health projects as well. Obavota Regional Organic Fertilizer Processing Plant, Akrufu, Who Central, it's been abandoned. Multipurpose Youth Sports Center at the Klu constituency, abandoned. Community Day Senior High School, Southtown constituency, abandoned. Sea Defense Project, Keita and K2 South constituency. Ekwayaba, Ho Aflawu Road. A lot of these projects. Or can be about Erojet projects. President Kofoni Fiti say no be quifu to NDC. And Jomama be abandoned. But clearly the outcome is not factual. President Kofo no Crest 2008. Sometime in November 2008. Signed contract for the Erojet projects, which are 9 hospital projects. Okay, the 500-bed military hospital at Afari, 250-bed regional hospital, Siwa, Upper West Regional Hospital, all these Konongo, Trifipraso, all these hospitals. Now, a sign agreement, you know. Agreement on one year sign and a parliament approve it. When you sika. Nensha ya oye and say. Dear dear buy, you know. Yeah, but 12 man, you make a contract, which is said, and I am a suspended contract, like this government has done in many instances. Cocoa Rose, other road projects, NMS projects, Yama suspended Jumano, yet 12 Jumano. So, contractors say, sign agreement, we are respecting it, resist Kara. The contractor need the boss one now, why? Or the boss one now, why? Because I'm Omobeman is kind of pay for arrangement, no, yeah, no. I want to know money now. So, everything was disrupted. It is kind of And I say, "Yeah, any day." Dear President, Kufuor shares obey the pa hospitals. You see a beboa. Did you know? See, na President Mahama abreso. If it is, say, "Be pesika wo baby for fro." So Aboagye had to issue bank guarantees, sovereign guarantees rather, to the contractor to go to local banks and raise sika yediyesa irujetem. So those were not abandoned projects. The projects delayed because the funding sources, the original funding sources, didn't go through, and they didn't go through not because Aboagye na metwaso, but because contractor now no also could raise sika neba no couldn't as a result of Arab Spring and all these security issues that I see in North Africa at this time. And we came, raised the funds, started. By the time we were going, most of these projects were at advanced stages. As Anka buy way by Sika the whole and or more twice in real projects way Bebre 2018 latest. And some have delayed till now. Now you can't, what are you saying? ABM was say hospital be what toloni wita. Or more na aba no makwako pesika no bodi esi me patro manen kasa wo baby a
district hospital no kan ho.
Yes, manen kasa wo baby a aban we ni aban a wabobo sia cha aban bia wo Ghana bakosemu. And na me no kasa Ghana ka as a June 393 billion Ghana cedis. President Mahama e kono 120 billion. So we free mu a aban we nko ade over 270 billion Ghana account and over. What am I say? But Omun started and completed one hospital. This project was initiated by us and has been completed by us. Emma Ghana for not even one. Not even one. Not even the district hospital. Oh, there be hospitals now. Yes. I have 5 district hospitals: Tolon, Sola, Somenya, Wita, and Bamboy. Bamboy in the polyclinic. 4 now can hospitals. Sika yede no yede yesa projects and if you Rafferson Bank of Vienna, Austria. Google's asama making March 2016 in a parliament approves our project no. So and the contract nankasano after the approval was given to the loan facility by parliament on 16 March 2016. The contract was signed on 7th September 2016 and yenya sika parliament approval. Ya sign contract every. So instrument I man the power to do. Ya man asase. Ya man isika. It is na you need precedent to crack a hospitals in UBC. The money is there. What is the basis of my claim? I remember Ministry of Health for press release on Wishu when Parliament approved this, and this was signed by the Minister for Health at the time, Honorable Alex Segbefia. I say government to build 5 district hospitals and a polyclinic. Government has today signed 2 separate contracts with Vamed Engineering Group for the construction in the Volta region, and 1 polyclinic will be placed in Bamboy. The other contract involves 5 separate polyclinics in the Greater Accra region, which will be situated in Adenta, Ashama, Botiano, Sige, and Uduma. The Minister for Health, Honorable Alessabefia, said this falls in line with His Excellency the President's vision to increase healthcare facilities and strengthen existing ones in the country based on the country's infrastructure deficit. Honorable Sebefia indicated that the sector has seen improvement in terms of infrastructure development across the country and so on. Obaha Bibia Ewoho. This was when the contract was signed. And in fact, when Dr. Bawumia went up north, I think it was a Tolon one, and commissioned it, MPP4 sought to take the credit for that project. City4 fact-check that issue about who started those projects. This is City. Anyone listening to me can Google. The story is dated December 5th, 2020. Fact check. Between NDC and MPP, who can later 2020 commission the Tolon District Hospital in the northern region? He said the facility. Okay. I say, while support of the government, supporters of the opposition National Democratic Congress says the project must be recredited to them. Verification. So these are their findings. City, check the Parliament of Ghana's archive of agreements and memoranda and found that according to the document, President Mahama gave executive approval to the credit agreement a day before it was sent to the design, construction, equipment. But the rest is history. So, our projects are wababet na eje faze and ayani fiti asye no. projects are more ankasa mo dey aso above from say mo be start here funti omo kodada na nanu matran komyani nipa wo shama so mo kwa kosi district hospital amom 35 ana then million euros masa ene enya mfofo na wo ya community omo wo polyclinic I live close to that area. I serve it was boom say na dan near dan dada but basic fufura will be there was you refurbish it something I say na the aya dada wo mu a ebetumi ahadwe no wakro nothing. So if you want hospitals to claim as your achievement, forget about Tolon and Solo and Solar and all these places. You know next to nothing about the projects. Agreements have been signed, funding secured, parliamentary approval given
before the NPP.
Don't come and take credit. Now fine. Obi, English language, NPP for the buy. So English language, NPP for the buy. Brofo na ye kana ye obi krum kasa na brofo aye intervention saying. This is Wikipedia. An action which involves the deliberate intervention of to improve the social living conditions or the affairs of the people. A social intervention. And the NDC abaya or no they get fund by. I no true get fund in yenye sika. Colleges of education, nursing training, get fund projects won't be kind. Yeah, sustainable social intervention. I wanna wire there. We free social intervention. No, obi mabe ma kakra. Now social intervention by the chain district assembly common fund and get fund. I knew ne ye jeje Ghana to nyina ye 5%. Ye de koto futu bi mu chichema assembly di yem punto wo mantemu enka ne ni wosa. Wo se we ye social intervention. Say ye free na. Free seedlings for cocoa farmers, cocoa premium for cocoa farmers, and you will be brave. But I want you to understand and have what it is and stop living in that propaganda. Social intervention, you free. Community days in your high school and you see.
And you're saying, Sammy, yeah, we'll get time to do the media budget review into miracles. Yes.
Times. Sammy, Okasavana, no, trying to honor that and the inconsistencies and contradictions and dorsal and Aya Brussel. So what you say, ye TF deserve better. Let me tell you something. What's the definition of the abandon? Or no, not your brother, and this is one of your English brother. Or no catcher say abandon means that, and I wrote it. Or no say abandon, say, Adiano, a delay upon the completion period. It is a whole school dying. Nanka wa just say be December 2022. Na say who really January 2022. Na say abandoned.
Obi, I hope you correct him. Don't nod.
No, but I remember you made.
That's what you said.
Delay. Me say when you suspend it.
Please use the word delay. You use the word delay. You did.
When you suspend it.
Sammy, you said delay.
You come back.
You no. Don't say okay. He said delay. That's what he said.
Yes.
Jackson campaign.
You're gonna say wa like
notice.
But
why I'm coming in is because you are.
No. But I'm saying the matter you said who you said the word delay.
In what context? How did I?
What
definition did I give?
Definition of the context. You are defining something over context.
What definition did I give?
No, okay. Said when the project delays beyond the completion date.
I didn't say it like
this. Please, that's what you said. Maybe you're not listening to yourself.
Because the government suspended it.
Look at this. Look at what you are doing to yourself.
It is not just normal. What are you doing to yourself? All the examples of
proceed.
Obi, I didn't speak about.
He wrongly defined, or in his own opinion, abandoned. That I was even laughing. And when we finish, Sammy, don't let us do this to ourselves. Chireponi chips compound. Chireponi chips compound. You couldn't say anything. Oh, Sammy, yes, I was a matrasi tiwa. Oh, dear tro. Bibi anowaka. Obi here. Medium best submit as anything. A told be a penny phone. And yen dissipate. To be kind, Sammy be. Na yen see a bit na yediama. Yen ye be to ye. Milkrama bahada. Emma, all the topic we have made with the men come. Sometimes we should be bold enough and admit, and you quoted what he said. And when you read what he said, what he sought to do was to create the impression, say, he abandoned health facility. And I'm telling you on your show today, body to understand, say, it is a complete falsehood, it is a lie, it is a palpable falsehood put out there by the former president. And they cannot substantiate it. Projects are inherited and I'm so still project do her about where you buy ye inherited ya anyhow you spent $140 million on one project and the rest are still hanging. Didn't I tell you? So I just say enti utra offer we ya no other no offer we no other no. Na example say no yenka health nko ye beke education o ka own fertilizer company. Let some medium understand that we are not talking about fertilizer. GM did not speak of fertilizer abandoned project. GM did not speak about education abandoned project. If he makes that comment, we interrogate it. I am telling him to his face and to the former president that assembly care about this government is a complete falsehood and he cannot substantiate it. I have given you the facts. Mama Odeta, no, I will share it with you. Put it on your website. Let the people of Ghana go and verify. What you catch and say? Tolone solar ne sobenya a project mate medanase. Na project na starting in 2012 in the odia. And they also nesike ni want to kofai. Na ye de ne buy nesika da account room. What they say it was a hard parliamentary approval. In Tinkano de anka Ghana ni aban kra anko betu na project didn't have a parliamentary cabinet approval as at October 2008. They will hoodwinkers. What I sought to do this evening is to cure that lie put out there by the former president. Say, abandoned project initiated by previous administrations.
Yeah, okay.
Each of them, I have given you their status for each of them. So former President Mahama should go back and brief his communication officer to come and I know because
no me say kasa we
menka
say jai kasa
me to ko me pressure
me too
onu to me fa the topic in man kan me onu topic no so be kan ka topic say the man me ho
oh na
say me pa me nka ho say
on kon run budget to us
now communication officer
BOG printed story say
me body me a communicator with that portfolio communications officer of the DC was a topic being can with one prepare now me say budget flag bearer the de facto flag bearer. I think it's only fair. I don't expect a humble apology or retraction by the former flag bearer or Sammy Gyamfi. But maybe NSA may educate and inform Ghana for clarify issues to the people of Ghana. Samia called round. In some occasion, he sought to do propaganda. He sought to redefine what abandon means. He sought to redefine which project is MPP and which one is not. And he's making an argument about a parliamentary approval for project by any end to film. Yen ye sword cutting. Ni ye foundation ye see solar tolong we pay sa project yen ye sword cutting ni ye two film ni ye see ye commission ye. Was some dia matemedia mano. But project na omampeni kufo so ye hu bibia na no so bodam for cross sebe based on your own words no obetimi abend dey say no so dey no so kamomo dey ho the level of inconsistencies no that is all I want to draw the people of Ghana our minds to it ye kani nyina no ye kani nyina no se da foforo ba na se ye pese ye ka ada entro omutwa eno so ye be dey ye be ka
but he's provided you evidence of social intervention project.
Obi, social intervention.
It's fair.
Social intervention policy. Social intervention policy. And yet get fund. Social intervention policy. Get fund and yes, social intervention policy. Classroom block, because get fund is a classroom block. Classroom block and yes, social intervention policy. So say, NDC for say, omomu social intervention policies and a get fund and a classroom blocks are obi many. After all, abandon crowd no it may define any for it may why and a social intervention policy and your classroom block and a choir maybe watching it. Yes, say our social intervention policies are obi or Ghana hebia in every corner. Whether what a Casarodo and I was saying for Infacrano. It goes to solve the core challenges of the poor and vulnerable and the society. And some of them are the allowances that we give to the poor so their children can go to school. Some of them are the free school feeding that we give to the children in school so that every child will not remain at home as a result of Sika want to be in Franco school. Some of them are free senior high school education so that money doesn't become a barrier from any Ghanaian from going to school. Some of them are national health insurance schemes that will ensure that no Ghanaian person in any corner would be home and die as a result of not having enough money to go and seek for medical care. Yeah, definition, no.
Very
almost some definition gets one obi. Meaning why na me no more dance.
Have your 5 minutes for rebuttals. Now, Yanko main issues.
One more time, you do me well.
That's what he has used. It is a meboma. Have your rebuttals. Meet you.
Obi dedika.
Yes.
You see, minim the entire miracle or the same way kwan hosa. O say John Mahama creating impression be say mo abandoning projects are mo betu ye nyina. Ya kind the John Mahama kan one kanisa.
Okay. And also
health project, and I think that's
health facilities.
Number of health facilities. Okay, I say
Obi because the number of health. What does it mean? It means a major.
No, maybe. So quotes no.
Yeah, quote. I say I read definition.
One of the heartbreaking developments for me as a politician has been the number of health facilities commenced by previous administrations that have been abandoned.
Yes.
I use this occasion to encourage the government.
Does it mean that?
Yes, it means that that is what it means. That is English.
Okay. Miracles. My own fan, I know ain't me patcho. Let allow him to talk. Allow him to talk. No, make us no bebrenya or
na wanaka or yes bebre wanaka or
let me make my
wanaka or yes bebre
point one
and I'm saying no no correct that is a lie
bebre including compounds. Oh please
Miracles Miracles
why are you doing that
you've had your time, let him have it.
It is illiterate for Obi to say chips compound and your health facility chips compound and then when I say John Mahama kasa about health facilities, kasa about only abandoned. No education. So let's talk about health. Then I talk about cheap compounds abandoned. Only answer to that. Or say cheap compound. Then you know yeka. Now then I woke up. Also discussing health facilities. Or you don't understand health facilities. Master, for Mena Hospital and your hospital project.
Is it abandoned?
Abandoned.
No. Relax.
Let me have my
just
time.
Relax and let him.
Why would you be about Google for Mena project abandoned? I just googled it. Jackson, open Google. Now for more social media life now. TV3 for the end one abandoned hospital project for Mena Hospital TV3. Then City Newsroom, a story dated 22nd January. Then muntie we adomonline.com. If you have a story dated 19th August 2021. I want you to know, say MPP4 and throw woman. 19th August 2021. Adom hunters catch grass cutters at abandoned Fomena Hospital project site. This story attached to it. Attaching videos. I actually said the project has been abandoned for a long time. Grass cutter friend is a mukia. I can't see. Any yet chicken was asking so. Fomena boils over abandoned hospital project. Daily Guide Network. On checking facts. No better radio. So na My Joy Online. Abandoned hospital projects at Fomena Kumawu to be completed this year. Minister. Listen to me. Can you allow me to make my points? Look at when the minister was promising that they will complete this abandoned project, 2019, and still in 2021, City, Adom Online were all reported 2021 last year, that the project has been abandoned. Project I was in Korea in 2017, quarter 2018. Now you say you abandoned in 2019. You say you abandoned. Oh, can I speak?
Can I speak? Miracles, no, allow him.
But if you abandon, you see, in other words, do you know how laughable this so-called definition of can I? Obi, me see 6 uni classroom blocks. Me the amount of contract, I have 12 months in the DC. My rest to 6 months, I can't 6 months, me the amount. Me the amount 6 months now I can. No, we just work for 5 years. Tio, we just work 5 years. Now after 5 years, now we're just to waste time. Why didn't work on Wabahu? The project is not abandoned because I'm there. You abandoned the project for years. Are you getting me? So for Mina, please, can you let me speak? Can you let me speak?
Miracles.
Obi,
right. Let him finish.
Obi, this is Abon online. The story is not dated 2019. It is dated August 19, 2021.
That's almost a year now.
Yes, and I am saying that if the project was supposed to be completed by 2017, and after 2019, 2 years after that, media air report on my videos. What are you talking about, Massa? So the point I am making is that the project. Why is it not the fact that Fomena you wrote to the contractor to suspend the work on the basis of an audit? How many years? Massa, the project was abandoned.
As we speak, in 2022,
it's completed.
It is almost completed.
So
it is not completed.
But at the time, Sammy,
it is not completed. Let's correct it.
Now,
Fomena is not completed. Fomena has been abandoned for well over 3-4 years. And what is the guarantee? Is a contractor now when you finish the project? Because I'm a contractor na real jumano. 3-4 years I go waste. I'm a project in the cost. Was it because a contractor is present at the site now? It is no longer an abandoned project. It remains an abandoned project.
But if you are speaking about Fomena today, Miracles, maybe. If you are speaking about Fomena today, Sammy, will it be fair to still say today when you know say a contractor was signed almost completed?
The contractor, we are told, has resumed work
yes.
after the project was abandoned for many years. That's it. Master, so Fomena Hospital is one of the projects this government abandoned. If they had not suspended the contracts, it led to Tokwa between the contractor and government over price variations when they were done with their so-called audit and they found nothing and they said the contractor should come back. And Fomena that is the point we are making. Kumawu, you abandoned Kumawu. Kumawu is the same thing. Let me Google Kumawu Hospital. 120-bed Kumawu Hospital. Where 28 September 2021. Pulse.com. Abandoned project. Kumawu District Hospital left to rot in the bush. This is last year. Right? Then you come to Wekwaya Manasseh. Story or yes, 22nd April 2022. You see, MPP for the it is only people who don't read no between your dada. All the exercise look at the APF mobile. This is 4th estate. Manasseh Azuri. 27th April 2022. So I say, I don't the year 2021. Sorry, billions in the bush. 8 hospitals delayed, abandoned. This is Manasseh Azuri. April 2022. Let me read the story. Obaha. Just the relevant portion. Kumawu District Hospital. See, in 2014, whether Kumawu has been abandoned or not. In 2014, the inhabitants of Kumawu, Bodomase, Efiduase, Ebioso, Kwamai, and other towns in Kumawu District heaved the sigh of relief, and properly so, because they were expecting to have a district hospital. So, according to the Ministry of Health, a total of 86 acres of land and $38.8 million, about $232 million, had been set aside for the construction. John Mahama, this is too. Hospital at Okanina. I see investigative journalist Michael Edu recently visited the hospital project site in March 2022. Also, trophy or say 2021 or 2022, March 2022, and reports that although a number of workers were on site, no serious business was going on. Beyond few people sweeping the compound and others tinkering with one thing or the other. Some of the buildings meant to house health workers had been collapsed and new ones were under construction. Most of the major buildings had been roofed. All of the auxiliary buildings were not roofed. But in either case, windows were yet to be fixed. 2014, a project which was supposed to take just barely 2.5 years. And then you come and tell us that you still have a few people there, like Manasseh Ekano, tinkering with things, or more proper form. So because workers are on site, a project which has delayed for well over 4 to 5 years, when funding has been 4.5 years, 2014 to 8 years. What you say? When funding was made available, and you're abandoned because as we speak, you've gotten a few workers on the site. What kind of shallow, I can give you more. And Manasseh is talking about. Listen, you've had your time. Manasseh is talking about 8 projects. Wakakuma Wudi. For mena dena mekaya no. 2022. Manasseh se wakoho. The same thing. 2022. What you say? But according to Michael Edu, who visited the project site on March 3, 2022, the Fomena District Hospital, which has oxygen plants, air conditioners, and other equipment already installed, is now surrounded by 7 feet tall weeds. This is not a verdict of Sammy Gyamfi. The person who is a miracle, they say name is saying Aboagye,
yeah.
or your truffle. Independent person.
But that is.
But you are lying, me say. This is Manasseh Zure 4th Estate. Journalists are called. This is the picture, right? And for from pictures in it. Google it. My mama another hospital.
Finally.
Finally. So see man. One hospital. 5 minutes. Garu Timpani District Hospital abandoned. And so Manasseh the who pictures in Aba. March 2022. Takrady European Hospital upgrade abandoned as at Nina. Make masa where the trauma yacho pacho.
Okay.
Finally. No Obi. One man I come and say no program never say you. Give me some 2 minutes to learn.
No, 2 minutes. I can do 30 seconds for you. Miracle. I'll give you.
Obi.
30 seconds.
On say Oditro now chena no shifting cultivation. What's the tall on the solar district hospital muna mufiti as ye. My kind stories ama Obi say. Agreement loan you approved in March 2016. Agreement September 2016. A contractor call site ni bibia. Ave de wasisa na no say you go to 2 form. But the project funding had been secured, agreement signed, contractor on site. Na mo project adoma makate sword. Like Kumasi Airport Phase 2. Kwa mangwa second sword cutting. How many projects na mo multiple sword cuttings? So sword cutting the church will be a started project ana. Social intervention. What about baby Troy?
You've had time.
Say, the definition of social intervention to you.
Okay.
As an intellect, as an academic, as an intellectual, as an academic. Who's that definition? We know. We say, and only NDC for definition. Man, who definition? You're trying to book them.
Sammy,
what dictionary says that a social intervention is free?
Thank you.
One of the things I've realized.
Thank you.
One of the things I've realized about Sammy Gyamfi is that he likes to listen to himself, and he always wants to have the last word. I don't mind.
But me, I met my partner. Way to continue for how long?
Nothing.
You said you have 5 topics.
Sammy,
you've allowed this
Sammy Gyamfi.
Let's make progress.
Sammy Gyamfi, hold on. He is starting. Hold on, Sammy. He is starting the discussion on the media. But for Wayne
yes, I'll do that.
He has 10 minutes. 10 minutes for now.
Let me about 20 minutes. I can give you 20 minutes.
So, and I'm sure
I can give you 20 minutes to speak. I don't care. My interest is to put the facts out. Obi, Mamika se minchiro.
Yes. Obi, let's set the ground. Sammy, I've done that. Why? I have done that. We are venturing now into mid-year budget review.
No, that's not what I'm saying is.
What do you want?
Even though he heckled me when I was talking for the second round,
you will not do that.
I won't heckle him once.
Okay.
When it is my time.
I will leave you. Oh, can I move on?
Now,
you are heckling. You have heckled me for the last 1 minute. You have heckled me.
Yes.
When I heard Sammy Gyamfi run through Google, all of a sudden run through Google. No, now mobile, because Obi, here we are. We are in July 2022. The former president is speaking on 27th July 2022, making reference to physical infrastructure that everybody can verify and putting out a lie about it. And your defense to the former president is Google News that date 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year and a year and a half back. It's sad. It's extremely sad. Say we have an opposition party who wants to run the state in this manner. Notwithstanding, we will not mind. Obi, Yankoso, the fact remains that Oko for Minas is here. Menoka say, Ura for Minas is here. Edume Koso, or Fomena District Hospital. Almost yet test runs of machines and equipment in the hospital, and the people of Fomena, as we speak, are walking to the hospital to go and see. And see, Fomena is not abandoned. An abandoned project, as put out by the president, the former president, a projector we just now we JHD. So I just here, Kumewu is not an abandoned project. It is a project that, as we speak, Oko Kumewu siya me no kase ya about 6 o'clock here. Ejuma and you don't call it an abandoned project. So next time, if you are going to speak as a former president and you want to put out misleading commenter, have clear-cut evidence. Because there's nothing going on that side. So I just say, Abetifi is an abandoned project. But I can tell you why Abetifi is an abandoned project. And I can tell you why Kumewu this whole Kumewu project started November 2012. And then it started November 20, NMS Infrastructure Limited. And in November, Dodowa, Fomena, Kumewu, Abetifi, Garut in Pani, the secondary takrade. Montumi, secondary takrade. Montumi, Garut in Pani. Montumi, Abetifi. The Mutumi, I think, was Dodowa Hospital. Oh, please. Garu, friend is saying, secondary tamusi wing. Secondary takrade. So what Mudisi?
No, secondary has not been done.
Mudisi.
There was issue with
okay, Mudisi. Meanwhile, Bosi Amukoji from Sankofui. Barclays Bank Limited, PLC London, $175 million.
Yes.
Sasikano, more than $140 million. Bako pena mo itumewi. Eti disikala kadewe. Also, project should have run for 2 years. Most I said 2012. I don't know what to me 2014. What you catch and say a project that should have run for 2 years. We are in 2022, and so it is abandoned. You started a project in November 2012. What's it? The money was sitting there, so even a madman could have utilized it. The money was there. 175 million was there, and yet you couldn't complete all this project. You did only one and spent 140 million. Where is the rest of the money? Now me blame me party in my buying. Ena kama chichi omagumu kakranka no mache bibi skano wa aka wegina yeden emba. But you see, because unti ngumu ono so skano so the other ye hu to TV radio so any TV so or catch and say project aye buy ya ono o say so in 2 years when to me and you 2 years no when to me and ye sa project no ye mo ena ya abandon no because ye delay. Can you think about the logic? Who the deductive logic, maybe deductive logic called Legon. Adwa Kambu. If A then P, not P, not A, therefore not A, not P. Alamwa, deductive law is syllogism. P or Q, not P, not Q. We'll say a project that is supposed to run for 2 years. Yeah, running up to 2022. A delay until it is abandoned because you have a Google story that dates back as 2021 and dates back at early 2022. It is so long as that story is there online. No, you July 2022, but the project that is still being done, and as we speak, equipment are being fixed. No, are abandoned because upon the 2 year tenure, we started in November 2012. If your office December 2016 and January 2017, 4 years, a project that you claim send us to Canada into Bodan for credit to me. It's you needed only 2 years to do no. 4 years, who went to me and you? When I was so called this Canada you. What's the next Canada account him? It's near bank rank a bit to me. About the same I would start a project in November 2012. And so your office January 2017. Now we will a project in here. That's why I can't watch them. About the same I called this $175 million. So the Baby project in Makumako 5. And so we are back up and I was spending 140 million. Eba the same. Medical catcher will say, you buy no, naka $35 million pay out of the $175 million. Almost spending $140 million. And so no more we back up. So $35 million no. You say we could only use it for Kumewu, for Mena, and the Takrade European Hospital accommodation. No? And within that period that we had to do the audit and all the quantities and determine which of the projects we can continue. No? It had to wait. Subsequently, these projects have been activated. Formina, give ourselves in the next 4 or 5 months, Formina will be completed. Because I'm not going to say, almost fix the equipment and run a test run on these equipment. And it was abandoned. None of the projects is abandoned. Not even one. Not even one of the projects I can say abandoned. It may probably be abandoned in 2016, 2017, or 2018. It may probably be abandoned in 2019. But you were speaking in 2022, July 27th, as a former president. And you know, say, as of July 2022, the project is not abandoned. And yet you said it, and you are misleading the people of Ghana. You discuss it, I was you, and can we say a bit discuss it? You enjoy now, as I'm now, Wakano, you fan Trononko, now me of a beer, or we phone by this time. My order OTA radio no on front to me team say they all can hear me I was alive and then na me ba na be cast as we are sanka wo metra and to papa so me say mu twantro. But today, because we have interrogated the former president, the truth has come out, and now you are redefining what abandoned projects means. We need to learn to be truthful to ourselves as a people. And yet no one say asem aba na yepese e beka and to ohunjira wo pese oka Bank of Ghana asem menka ho asem menenenka the American abandoned projects now on my pendant John Down Mama etwa ho ntro no and na hia me ene and na me church Ghana for mu say the aka ni na ye ntro wo se na abandoned in 2020 wa kofa Google ni ade ade nyina ba me say July 2022 me I work with MMDC East. I have eyes and ears in every corner in this country. Every corner in this country, not just ordinary people who control and manage the jurisdiction. Information be menya at every point in time. None of the projects I inherited from Amampinda John Dramani Mahama is abandoned. We inherited 37 projects. As we speak now, not less than 20 of them have been completed. The rest of the 17 are all ongoing. Even out of the 37, not all of them are their projects. 16 of them are projects that they met from President Kufuor and couldn't finish in 8 years. And we have to come and finish. But no can tradas Sammy Gyamfi Sammy Untronko ni nyina oboa me that's it.
Okay.
K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.